Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear sisters and brothers, welcome to Ineer Deen. Have you ever felt like your life is shifting in ways you can't fully explain? As if Allah is quietly preparing you for something far greater than you ever imagined. Sometimes, when Allah plans to turn a simple woman into a queen, into someone honored, cherished, and elevated, He sends powerful signs along the way. These signs are not always loud or obvious, but they are life-changing for those who notice them. They shape the heart, the mind, and the soul for a beautiful future designed by the Most Merciful. In this video, we will uncover 5 powerful signs that show Allah is preparing you for greatness, for dignity, and for a life that reflects His divine love and favor. Let's begin this inspiring journey together. Insha'Allah. Sign 1. Detachment from worldly distractions. One of the first powerful signs that Allah is preparing a simple woman for a higher, noble destiny is that He begins to detach her heart from worldly distractions. This shift often happens gradually, as she starts losing interest in things that once consumed her, whether it's material possessions, social approval, or temporary pleasures. The world's glitter begins to fade in her eyes, and she finds herself longing for something deeper and more meaningful. This detachment is not a loss, but rather a divine protection. Allah shields her from pursuits that could waste her time, energy, or spiritual purity. She may notice that situations, friendships, or opportunities that once seemed important suddenly drift away without much explanation. In their place, a new desire grows within her, a desire to connect with Allah, to seek knowledge, and to align her life with His guidance. Her heart feels lighter, and her focus shifts from dunya to akhirah. She starts valuing peace over popularity, sincerity over show, and obedience over worldly gain. This inner transformation is a clear sign that Allah is refining her character and preparing her for something far greater than she could have imagined, a life of purpose, dignity, and true honor in His sight. Sign 2. Tests that build patience. Another clear sign that Allah is preparing a simple woman for a higher position is that He places her through tests that build her patience. These trials are not meant to break her, but to shape her into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient. She may face challenges in different areas of her life, be it relationships, health, finances, or emotions, that push her to her limits and teach her the value of sabr, patience. Through each difficulty, Allah is polishing her heart and elevating her character. She learns how to hold on to faith even when circumstances seem hopeless. Her prayers become deeper, her reliance on Allah grows stronger, and her heart learns to trust His unseen wisdom. Each test strips away layers of weakness and fear, replacing them with courage, gratitude, and inner calm. These trials also teach her that not everything she loses is a loss. Some hardships are actually hidden blessings designed to push her closer to her divine purpose. With every hardship she endures with patience, she rises in spiritual rank. Allah is not punishing her. He is preparing her for the beautiful destiny of a queen in both this life and the next, built on endurance and unwavering faith. Sign 3. Blessing of wisdom. When Allah plans to elevate a woman to a position of honor, He blesses her with wisdom that goes beyond her years. This wisdom is not something learned from books alone, but a divine gift that shapes how she sees the world, makes decisions, and interacts with others. She begins to perceive life with clarity, recognizing the difference between temporary pleasures and lasting values. This wisdom guides her to make choices that protect her dignity, her faith, and her future. She learns to remain silent when silence is better, to speak with kindness when words are necessary, and to walk away from situations that do not serve her soul. Her decisions are no longer driven by emotions or desires, but by insight and foresight. Such wisdom allows her to avoid the traps of impulsive behavior, toxic relationships, and harmful environments. It teaches her that true strength often lies in patience, forgiveness, and quiet perseverance. This inner maturity shines through her actions and words, earning her respect and trust from others. Ultimately, this gift of wisdom is a sign that Allah is preparing her for leadership, whether in her home, her community, or her personal life, where she will carry herself with grace, intelligence, and integrity. Sign 4. Positive company. When Allah intends to transform a woman's life and elevate her status, He brings into her life the right people, those who inspire her spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. This is one of the most beautiful signs of divine preparation. She may find that old friendships fade away naturally, while new, uplifting connections begin to form. These are people who remind her of Allah, encourage her to grow, and support her journey toward goodness. Such positive company plays a crucial role in her transformation. They influence her thoughts, habits, and choices in ways that align with her higher purpose. Being surrounded by sincere, righteous people helps her stay focused on her faith and her values, especially during times of difficulty or confusion. These companions may come in the form of friends, mentors, family members, or even strangers who appear at the right time with the right words. They motivate her to strive for excellence, to seek knowledge, and to hold firmly to her principles. Through this company, Allah protects her from loneliness, misguidance, and harmful influences. This shift in her social circle is not accidental. It is a clear sign that Allah is preparing her for a dignified, honorable life, where her environment nurtures her soul and destiny. Sign 5. Deep trust in Allah's plan. A powerful sign that Allah is preparing a woman for something extraordinary is when He places in her heart a deep, unshakable trust in His plan. This trust, known as tawakkul, allows her to remain calm and hopeful even when life doesn't go according to her expectations. She understands that her journey is not always meant to be easy, but every moment is part of a divine design, leading her towards something greater. This trust gives her the strength to let go of worries about the future, because she firmly believes that whatever is written for her will come to her at the right time. Her heart finds peace in the remembrance of Allah, and she stops chasing things that are not meant for her. Disappointments no longer break her spirit, because she knows that closed doors are often hidden protections from her Lord. She develops the ability to surrender control without feeling defeated. Her focus shifts to doing her best while leaving the results to Allah. This level of spiritual maturity is a clear indication that Allah is preparing her for a life of honor, dignity, and blessings. Trusting Allah completely is the foundation of her transformation into the queen He is shaping her to become. Sign 6. Growth in inner strength and self-worth. Another powerful sign that Allah is preparing a woman for a life of honor is the remarkable growth in her inner strength and sense of self-worth. She begins to value herself not for how others see her, but for how Allah sees her. Her confidence no longer depends on worldly validation, compliments, or social approval. Instead, it is rooted in her identity as a beloved servant of Allah. Through her experiences, she learns to stand firm in her principles and boundaries. She no longer tolerates disrespect, mistreatment, or situations that compromise her dignity. This strength doesn't make her arrogant. It humbles her, because she knows her worth comes from the Creator who is guiding her steps. Even in moments of loneliness or rejection, she remains steady, knowing that her value is not determined by people, but by the one who created her. This new sense of self pushes her to aim higher, not just in worldly success, but in spiritual excellence. She becomes more selective about what she allows into her life, whether it's relationships, environments, or opportunities. This transformation is a clear sign that Allah is molding her into a queen with unshakable strength, who carries herself with honor, grace, and unwavering faith. Sign 7. Increased gratitude and contentment. A beautiful sign that Allah is preparing a woman for a higher, honored status is the increase of genuine gratitude and contentment in her heart. She begins to appreciate the small blessings in her life, no longer taking for granted the things that once seemed ordinary. Her heart feels more at peace, and she finds joy in simple moments: a sincere prayer, a kind word, or a quiet evening with loved ones. This deep sense of gratitude shifts her entire outlook. She stops constantly comparing her life to others and instead focuses on the countless favors Allah has already granted her. Even in times of hardship, she is able to say Alhamdulillah with sincerity, knowing that every situation holds hidden wisdom and mercy. This contentment becomes her source of inner happiness, regardless of external circumstances. Her gratitude also leads her to give more, serve others, and make positive choices that reflect her appreciation for life. Allah increases His blessings upon those who are grateful, and this state of thankfulness opens the doors to greater opportunities, success, and spiritual elevation. This transformation of the heart is a clear sign that Allah is preparing her for a life of dignity, abundance, and true fulfillment. Alhamdulillah, dear brothers and sisters. If you recognize these powerful signs in your life, know that Allah is preparing you for something beautiful, noble, and full of blessings. Trust His timing and remain steadfast in your faith. If this video touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Deen for more inspiring Islamic content. May Allah elevate your status, fill your life with peace, and bless you with endless barakah. Ameen. Comment: May Allah choose me for His special blessings, if you believe in His perfect plan. Jazakum Allahu khairan for watching.